Here's more wrestling news for August 1st, 2022. And we're starting this afternoon with Liv Morgan, as she might be on top of the world as the SmackDown Women's Champion, but she had a very rough upbringing that made her the strong woman she is today. At Money in the Bank, Morgan cashed in her briefcase to defeat Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This weekend, she once again defeated Rousey to retain the title. Before SummerSlam, Liv Morgan sat down with Ariel Helwani of BT Sport to discuss a wide variety of subjects. When she asked if she was still close to her family, Morgan revealed that she wasn't close to all of them due to how her life was growing up. She added that she still, however, has a good relationship with her mom. Not all of them, some I haven't spoken to in years, but most of my family lives in Florida now. I'm really close with 3. I have a good relationship with my mother, but yeah, I take care of them. I guess growing up and being in my environment, I understood really soon, this isn't what I want in my life. It was just very violent and chaotic, not a conducive environment to grow, so I kind of knew, I'm going to save my family. So when I saw WWE for the first time, I fell in love, and I was like, this is it. I'm not some hero, but I just always knew that's what I was going to do. That was my purpose. It was I'm going to save my family. I'm going to break this cycle of drugs, abuse, and police at my house almost every single night. Morgan defended her title against Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, but unfortunately, the match turned out to be a very short affair. Many fans believed the match was going to be a long one, however, in reality, the match lasted 4 minutes and 35 seconds. It also ended in controversy as Rousey applied the armbar and made Morgan tap out, but Morgan pinned Rousey's shoulders down as the referee counted to 3. Bryan Alvarez took to Twitter and gave a possible reason for the match being so short. He claimed that it was due to Logan Paul and The Miz being a longer match. Ronda Rousey also turned heel during the match. This was a short yet impactful story on the SummerSlam stage for sure. We will have to wait and see whether Rousey will get another shot at Liv Morgan's title or not. Before she made her main roster move in 2014, Paige, the anti-diva, found success in NXT by winning the brand's women's title. Her success was the result of her training with Dusty Rhodes, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and Bill Demott. However, it looks like she doesn't carry fond memories of the former WCW talent. During her panel at StarCast 5, Paige recalled her time with her former coaches. Although she had nothing but praise towards Dusty and Pritchard, the same can't be said for Demott. Dr. Tom Pritchard was awesome, and then all that changed when Bill Demott came. Dr. Tom was like, if you can do it safely, you can do it. Absolutely, he gave us a chance down there. Then Bill Demott came in and, you need to wear color. Shut the I don't need to do for you, alright? He was just constantly like, you need to wear color and you need to be more like a diva. I'm just like, that's not why I'm signed. I'm signed because of the way I look, right? Saraya continued to talk about the issues she encountered with Demott. She shared that she was instructed to look like Summer Rae. However, she clarified that she has no hard feelings towards Rae. I remember one day he was like, we're all going to be at Raw today, so everybody make sure you dress accordingly. Paige, dress like a diva. So I bought this blue dress. Just looked awful on me, but I feel like a diva. I feel like a diva today, so I put this blue dress on, and he was constantly like, you need to be more like Summer Rae. This is what a diva is. This is what they want. And I was just like, all right. As much as I love Summer, she just wasn't me. Paige went on to become the inaugural NXT Women's Champion and even captured the Divas Championship twice. She won her first Divas title on her first appearance on the main roster against AJ Lee and left WWE on July 7th after 12 years with the company. Meanwhile, the former WWE trainer resigned in 2015 after allegations of misconduct against him. Cesaro was certainly one of the most gifted WWE superstars in the company, with many considering him very underrated. However, WWE never saw much potential in him in the end. Cesaro also addressed Vince McMahon's past remarks about him in WWE. The Swiss Superman finally left WWE earlier this year after his contract expired, and he did not renew his contract with the company. Quite a few people were shocked by this as well. In 2014, Vince McMahon appeared on Steve Austin's podcast and stated that he believes Cesaro lacked charisma. While speaking to Chris Van Vliet at StarCast, Claudio Castagnoli made it clear that he believes Vince McMahon was wrong about him. He said, I thought he was wrong. I feel charisma comes in different forms, shapes, sizes. Not everybody has that over-the-top Ultimate Warrior shaking the ropes, crazy yelling, screaming type of charisma. Not that I'm sitting here telling you how awesome my charisma is, but I felt I had a connection with the fans in the United States and all over the world. While other people are known for long promos that are translated in many languages and doesn't always come across, my stuff was about the in-ring work, and people can connect with that. It may take a bit longer, but I did connect with a lot of fans and they were behind me. I don't know if it's not what he was looking for, but in the end, it brought me here and you guys are here to see me. Claudio Castagnoli is the current ROH World Champion and is truly happy working in AEW now. We'll have to see how he will be booked as the champion in the coming weeks. Ever since his release from WWE earlier this year, the Road Dogg's relationship with AEW, who he competed against for years as a writer-producer for the NXT brand, has been complicated. At times, he has been incredibly critical of the AEW product. At other times, he's made it known that he'd like to work for the promotion, with former tag team partner and AEW star Billy Gunn even attempting to help him gain employment. So it shouldn't come as any surprise that Road Dogg was similarly conflicted yet again when talking about his potential to go to AEW during an appearance on Busted Open Radio Thursday morning. I'm not retired, I'm unemployed, that's what I keep saying. I see things on Tony Khan's TV show that appall me. I could help with that. I've been begging him for a job on every platform I can, and I want to know why he won't hire me. That's the next big news break. Road Dogg also isn't dismissing the idea of returning to WWE, though he'd prefer the NXT brand due to some of his experiences working as a writer-producer on the main roster. I would love to go back to NXT. I don't think I want to go to the main roster. I would love to go somewhere where I have something to offer. What I have to offer is making the television show sweet. I got a couple of ideas about wrestling. I feel like WWE has that. They have everything I have to offer. I don't know if they'd hire me back. Of course, I'd love to go back to NXT. It's really cool down there. Shawn Michaels and a couple of writers I worked with on SmackDown, I got a great rapport with those guys. I don't know if I'm ready to do the old Windsor knot and fit back into the suits I bought. Road Dogg, with all his experience, will be a great asset wherever he goes, but only time will tell what's in store for the former WWE Tag Team Champion. Vince McMahon made headlines last month after he secretly paid $3 million as a settlement to a departing employee. McMahon was under investigation as a result of this, and it ultimately led to him retiring to save his reputation. Bryan Danielson also still loves McMahon no matter what. It was discovered that McMahon also paid $12 million in hush money to quite a few women over the last 20 years. This was what truly drew the ire of many, ultimately leading to McMahon's downfall. While speaking during a recent StarCast livestream, Bryan Danielson refused to address Vince McMahon's allegations directly. Instead, Danielson stated that he still loves the former chairman of WWE. So first thing I should say is no comment. Second thing I should say about stuff and just Vince in general is maybe it's more about love. If you love somebody, it's that people make mistakes and you love them regardless. Guys, what do you think about Bryan's comments? Sound off in the comments below. Theory had a remarkable year in WWE as he experienced a brilliant WrestleMania 38 moment with Steve Austin, won the United States title, and then went on to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now he is Mr. Money in the Bank and still has that briefcase in tow. Austin Theory worked hard to establish himself as one of the young and rising talent in all of WWE. He also had humble beginnings thanks to Johnny Gargano's stable The Way in NXT. Then he finally made his way to the main roster and received the push of a lifetime. Through his success, he has also invited plenty of doubters, those who don't think he deserved his spot at such a young age. While speaking with the Ringer Wrestling Show, Austin Theory addressed his critics as he hit back at his haters who claim he has not earned his push in WWE. I think a lot of those people, the people that do know the story and the people that don't, when you think about it, anytime somebody is really young, it seems like, oh, they've been given this. But think about, I started working out at 12 because at 8 years old I saw WWE. My mom was sneaking me in the gym. I had to be 13 to go to the gym, but I was sneaking in at 12 because I saw a video of John Morrison training abs and Triple H. It was a WWE workout video. I just wanted to start preparing myself for that because that's all I wanted to do. I played sports before I figured out what WWE was, and if you think about that, I quit playing sports at around 8. I just worked out and was like, I don't want to get injured, I don't want to rely on a team, that's just my mindset. For me, that was my mentality. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get here as fast as I can. Once they gave me that debut, I was like, this is mine. It's a long story, but I think why people say that is because the age is young. Austin Theory was unable to defeat Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship at WWE SummerSlam, and then never got a chance to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase before Brock Lesnar destroyed him with an F5. We'll have to see what's next in store for him, but it seems he has a good head on his shoulders. And we're ending today with some breaking news about Killer Kross. Killer Kross was one of the top superstars in NXT as he became a two-time NXT champion. His main roster run was simply a disaster for many fans and left a bad taste in their mouths. Kross debuted with a new mask on the main roster after he lost the NXT championship. Since his first day on the main roster, he was without his wife Scarlett. This was already a huge cause of concern for fans, but Kross also revealed who came up with the idea of his mask. In the end, both Kross and his wife Scarlett were let go by the company. In a latest update, Kross hopes to return to WWE one day. Kross took to his Instagram stories and shared a post where a fan hoped he would return to WWE one day, signifying his intentions. Music is loud, music is angry, cardio is going strong. Here's hoping that Karrion Kross someday makes a return to WWE. Killer Kross's email also blew up with offers after his WWE release. It remains to be seen whether he will make his return to WWE now that Triple H is in charge. Of course, his fans are hoping to hear his music again soon and see his amazing entrance on WWE's big stage with Scarlett by his side next time. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.